Hello everybody on YouTube. This is Dakman Productions. This is a special podcast that I'm doing. So please, if you're a subscriber, watch the entire video all the way through so you get an idea of what's happening and why. But before we get started, I want to thank all the YouTube subscribers to Dakman Productions. I'm up to 5,570 the last I checked, and it's continuing to grow. And I'm so happy that you guys are supporting me and subscribing to YouTube, and it's very important. Also, to date, Dakman Productions has 2.8 million channel views to date since Dakman became a member of YouTube. And also, interesting enough, there's 148,000 watched hours of you guys watching my videos. So you guys watched 148,000 hours of my videos, and I really appreciate that. And the since Dakman Productions became a YouTube member, and then also like I said, there was 5,570 subscribers, and it seems to be steady climbing. So I thank all of you, thank all your subscribers, and I thank you for your support. What makes Dakman Productions different than other channels is that I go out there to train shows, and I go out to train clubs and meets, and I'll shoot video and try and promote the clubs. I'll try and promote the shows. So I'm not just doing my own thing with Conahay Rail. I'm going beyond that. I'm actually supporting the model train hobby. I'm supporting the train clubs, or model train clubs. And even though model train club vendors and hobby shops, and people are seeing that now. And I'm so glad that you guys are supporting me by becoming a subscriber to my channel, because that's important. So going forward, what this video is more or less about is changes that YouTube is making, and it's going to severely affect not only my channel but other channels as well. So here's what's happening behind the scenes that subscribers would not know. YouTube recently got into trouble with the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, and they got slapped with a fine because they were collecting information on viewers, and some of the viewers were kids. And so what happened is they got fined pretty severely for it. So they made this deal with the FTC, which basically puts us creators out on the line. It doesn't support us at all. So basically we were thrown to the wolves, in my own opinion. But they came up with this deal for the FTC to make certain changes which severely will affect a lot of channels. So the first thing that YouTube did is they made a rule that you have to either mark your channel or your videos either made for kids or not made for kids. There's no general audience. There's nothing in between. It's either one or the other. So according to the guidelines that were set forward by the FTC, any kid is someone who is of the age of 13 and younger. So I'm like, okay, that's good, because you know, model trains is marked, usually they're stamped, you know, for ages 14 and up. Like Lionel, a lot of your Lionel scale trains are actually printed for ages 14 and up. So I figured, okay, we're in the clear. The problem is the FTC did not clarify or give clear guidelines to what they consider made for kids. And this doesn't affect just, you know, model trains. This is for people who are saying, that have action figures, and they're saying it's an adult collectible, but technically it's for kids, and so forth and so on. So if I go ahead and I keep my channel marked for not made for kids, because I want to intend the channel made for the adult collectors, or anybody ages 14 and up, and FTC doesn't agree with that, then they can slap me with something ridiculous, like $10,000 fine per each video, and you can't fight it. So, yeah, it's pretty severe what YouTube's been going through. Instead of supporting the creators and trying to come up with a way, they're doing some other things that I don't agree with, but we all have to move forward with this now, and so I'm warning you guys in advance what's going to happen. So I don't get in trouble with the FTC. I have to make changes to the Dakman Productions channel. I know you guys are having got questions, and you're saying, well, isn't there a kids YouTube channel? Yeah, but apparently the kids were watching the regular YouTube, and now there's people arguing and battling on the forums and other places that they shouldn't have done this with a regular channel, and it's the parents' fault for not watching them. But then the parents are saying it should be across the board, whether it's a kids channel or any channel, to make it safe for all kids. So there was a lot of arguing going back and forth, but that's not what this video is about. And this video is not for legal advice. This video is geared towards my subscribers, the Dakman Productions subscribers, so they know what's going to happen. So, in a nutshell, I'm going to make it simple because of the COPPA. So, COPPA is the Child Online Protection Agency that got involved. The FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, are the ones who are going to oversee to make sure that law is being enforced. And if not, that channel or the creators are going to get fines. So that's how that's going to work. Starting in 2020, so we're only a couple days away. So I'm a little late with this video. I wanted to see what was going to happen. I was hoping things would change. We all signed petitions, and I put my comments in a petition, but so far they're not budging on any of these rules or stipulations. So here's basically what's going to happen. To keep myself out of trouble and from getting fines, because it's up to the FTC to rule what's made for kids and not made for kids. The problem is, when they made the guidelines, there are too many gray areas. There is nothing that's defined or described or broke down. It's all general. And it's basically, it goes in a circle. And it doesn't make sense in a lot of places. But so what's considered basically what's considered made for kids is up to the FTC and nobody else. That's the bottom line. So I could say, hey, this train is marked for ages 14 and up, so I have to mark my videos made for kids. But if the FTC says, well, any video that kids are going to watch has to be marked made for kids. That's what they said. Whether you intended it for them or not. That's the bottom line. And kids are going to watch model train videos. So, that's why I'm marking my channel made for kids. So what happens now from this point forward? Well, starting in 2020, the subscribers are not going to like this, and if you subscribe to other model train channels, and if they're smart, they probably want to mark their channels made for kids as well. But again, I'm not giving advice. People can seek their own lawyers or own advice. But what's going to happen, and you guys are not going to like this. So starting in 2020, since I marked my channel Made for Kids, they will not give, they're going to stop notifications, which means when I upload a video, the subscribers will not be notified that a new video is uploaded. That's the first thing they're doing. The second thing they're doing, and you guys aren't going to like this either, they're disabling the comments. Yeah. That means you will not be able to comment on any of my videos. The comments will not be allowed. They will be disabled. And YouTube came up with another video just a couple days ago. Mr. Pictovid sent me a link to it. And according to YouTube, the reason why they're disabling comments is because anybody who makes a comment, they collect information from them. And since it is against the law, according to COPPA, to collect any information from kids, now they got to disable the comments. Now, in my opinion, they could change the program and tweak it and stuff, so, you know, that's not necessary, but not much I can do about it. The third thing, which makes me a little upset, and it should make you guys upset too, is that now any videos that are made for kids will no longer be promoted. Which means if I make a video from a club and let's say put it on YouTube, it will not come up in a search on Google. Google owns YouTube. So now, because of that, any YouTube video that's made for kids will not show up on Google because Google owns YouTube. So now, any club who's searching for a video won't be able to find it. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And there's still a lot of upset people. And on my end of it, there's the monetization there is going to be drastically reduced, which means the ability to make money is going to hardly be there. Now, I went through some bad changes with YouTube years ago when I first started. Back in the day when I started on YouTube, you were allowed to use music in your videos and it wasn't a big deal. But then there was a big deal with BMA, I think it is, music, and they started going after people for copyright infringements and stuff like that. So basically, they had to take, because of the crackdown on music, YouTube changed the policy where you can't use any copyrighted music in their videos, and I had to take everything down and start all over again. Which is a good thing in a way, because I started all over again in 2012 with a high-definition video. So, I know that's all bad news that I'm giving you guys, and you guys are really disappointed. But, calm down. I have a fix for this. It's not a perfect fix, but I do have a fix for this. What you guys can do is subscribe to Dakman Productions on Facebook by picking like and follow. So I'm heavily involved with the Dakman Productions Dakman Productions on Facebook. And so all you gotta do is hit like and follow, and anytime I post there, you will get a notification through Facebook. Also, you're more than welcome to post your comments there on Facebook as well. So when I upload a video on YouTube, and I've always been doing this since I opened up the Facebook page, I always put a link to the video up on Facebook, on Dakman Productions on Facebook. And then I share it within certain groups. So I'm asking my 5,500 subscribers, if you have Facebook, please like and follow me there. You'll be able to get notifications from there when I make a post. You'll be able to comment there instead. I know it's not a perfect fix. I know you'd rather subscribe or be able to comment on YouTube. I know you want to be able to get notifications through YouTube. This is not my doing. This is YouTube's choice and their doing. All I'm doing is I'm coming up or trying to come up with a fix for this or an idea, and that's the best thing I can do. At this time, Dakman Productions does not have a website. So if you're not on Facebook and you don't like Facebook, then unfortunately I don't have a website. So I'm hoping that you guys will understand what's going on, that it's not me, that it's YouTube, and you can jump on Facebook. Look, matter of fact, I'll put the Dakman Productions Facebook link in the comments. So all you guys got to do is click on that. It'll take you right to the Dakman Productions Facebook page, and you can click like and follow. This is the only way in 2020 that you will be able to get notifications, that you'll be able to make comments. And I will make sure that links to the video that I'm posting on YouTube gets put onto Facebook. So you can do all that. And that's the best I can do for you guys for right now, until we see improvements or changes. Maybe it'll change our mind, but right now this is what we have to do. Unfortunately, I made my peace with the by signing a petition and making comments, but it is what it is at this point. And once again, this video is not for geared for any legal advice. This is just letting my subscribers know what's happening, and then I'm coming up with a way that you guys can still get notifications and you guys can still do your commenting. And once again, I'm glad you guys stuck with me for all these years. For the new subscribers, hello. If you see me out there, I'm always active with train shows. Come up to me and say hi. My name is Sean, and I just say, hey, Sean, Dakman. You can call me Dakman too, that's fine. And I'm always at the shows or clubs or doing something. Also in 2020, on a more minor note, I'm going to be I'm planning on going to Ohio and visiting some places out there as well, and make a vacation out of it. Maybe do some real fanning. I don't know, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of train shows in my area for 2020. It looks like a lot of them are not happening, or they took a lot away during the summertime. But I'll do what I can as far as the shows, and I'll bring it to you guys, of course. And then, of course, my own stuff. I like to shoot video of that. And I know this has been a long-winded video, but I thought it was important. Also, you'll notice that I took my other podcast videos off. I'm not really a podcast personality person. So I went ahead and took them off. You guys like my train videos better anyway. But this podcast video is important. And it was important to me to let you guys know what's happening before it happens. And once again, you guys won't be able to comment on the YouTube videos in 2020. You're going to have to, hopefully you guys will join me on Facebook. I'm real active there. I post photos and updates of Conahay Rail there. I also post photos from train shows that you wouldn't normally see on YouTube. So I'm active on that Facebook page. So, alright guys, I know there was a lot of bad news. I hope, I'm thinking the fix will work for right now until YouTube figures out what they're doing later, or how they can make changes so you can start commenting again. But thank you everybody for being a part of Dakman Productions, and And it means a lot to me that you guys are subscribing and watching my videos and stuff like that. And so happy to have you guys, and we can be more or less, together on Facebook instead, since we can't comment together on YouTube. We can focus on the Facebook end of it. So anyway, catch you guys later. If you have any questions, you can send me an email. I'll put my email address in the comment area as well. But 2020, you will not be able to leave me any comments or questions. You'll have to do it on Facebook. Alright guys, see you later. Or I should say guys and ladies. Sorry about that. See you guys and ladies later. And we'll see you at a show. Bye.